Hello everyone, I'm Tamara Banks and welcome to One Person Can Make a Difference. How you holding up out there? It's been another interesting, tough week a little bit, right? We have more states now that are in the shelter-in-place policy, so that means staying off the streets. Don't go to anywhere you don't need to go to unless it's the grocery store or doctor's appointment or something like that. So in the meantime, we are profiling and focusing on people who are making a difference during this time when a lot of folks might be feeling a little hopeless and helpless. This time, we spoke to a restaurant owner, a co-restaurant owner here in Atlanta, who is doing something pretty special. I spoke with Michael Lowe not too long ago. Take a listen.
All of our restaurants are in great neighborhoods in Atlanta, and we've always kind of done things with the neighborhoods and kind of try to be an integral part of them. And what we were doing with them is essentially, reaching out to a lot of the, the neighborhood organizations that center around, community, food, education, things like that. The most vulnerable people seem to be the people that can't get out of the house, or they don't want to leave the house out of, fear, concern, etc. So often that was people that relied on public transportation, so needy families like that, people that were elderly, that, are obviously in the high risk groups, and then people that were, just had other underlying reasons why they didn't want to leave the house. We started, asking people for nominations, and they came in, and we just started delivering food to people, be it like a CDC worker, last night was an Emory nurse, a lot of like needy families, some elderly folk, and we just started delivering food to them. We've decided to keep, 3 out of 4 of our restaurants operating as takeout in the neighborhoods that they serve, and then pivot to doing things that are, meaningful. So we started, when I went grocery shopping myself, I noticed that you can get flour and eggs and butter. So we, our supply chain is different than the supermarket supply chain. So I started, making those available. We're not making money selling eggs and butter and milk, but, a lot of our neighbors, they don't want to drive to Publix or the local grocery store because there's lots of other issues with that, or the supply is not there. So we started doing that. And it's just, and now we're starting to do like family pack meals that you don't have to eat today, but you can save for 2 days later. So, it's these kind of like other things that our full service restaurant that wasn't supposed to do, but we're doing now because we think the neighborhood needs it, wants it. And personally, it just makes me feel good to do these things that are, an expression of how I can help.
Thank you, Michael Lowe, co-owner of Salaryman Restaurants here in Atlanta. What a great thing you're doing out there. Who do you know who is quietly doing some great things out there that kind of deserves a little pat on the back? Hit me up on Facebook with some ideas. There's plenty of great ideas out there. Great people doing amazing things. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Remember, we are the change we've been waiting for. So again, this is One Person Can Make a Difference. I'm Tamara Banks. We'll see you next time.